Mr. G's.
Last year we did like just the one, and everybody else was like all over the place. So
sweet. So I was wondering, I was thinking all over the place because that's how they do. It's just
Yeah.
So you need more footage?
Yeah, just one more little scene.
So we figured it out. It's USB all the way.
Yeah.
Power wire and getting the job done.
Alright.
Wow.
Totally sweet talking. We're getting some inflight shirts.
Already really?
Yeah. I walk in there and I'm like, bro,
Well,
we're getting inflight shirts. Oh, she's like, Mr. Lehman will be here in like 5 minutes. And with the rest of his class. Can you get him that? I'm like, sure.
Is the wind caused by movement of tree branches every time branches move?
No, we're doing a news story on it. Yeah.
Oh, everyone, make sure you keep your backpacks in hand. Oh yeah, keep your backpacks.
Don't want to get zip tied.
Jacob.
Sweet.
Alright, I won't.
You need film hydrating.
Nowhere near it.
Just want to see the quality.
In his head?
Yeah.
Sneeze, debris, movement. You want to go in that hallway, touch the wall, come back?
Why? Is there somebody?
No, I'm just
There,
they're
there's,
conditioning, so.
there's somebody.
Put it in his.
What are you doing? You're such a retard.
You're not even that tall.
I think it's not going to be on anywhere.
What are you doing? You're so retarded.
I'm still sending this to Kevin. Strike a pose. Hey, action.
Join you?
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Engaged.
On the bottom it says
For real.
like next.
She's having a baby, so she's having a baby, so it's understandable.
Yeah.
Coyote.
Engaged, like,
Huh?
she got engaged today.
He asked her this morning.
I think so, because it's their anniversary and it's her birthday.
So don't they live together?
Yeah.
Zoom in on the wall. Is this a race coyote, really? Or we're in Wyoming? Walking around school getting videos of people.
Who are you?
I'm Rory.
Podcasting.
I'm Rogan.
Zoom in on the hole. You're really dark, you know that? I'm just saying. You're going in the wrong bathroom. That says women.
No, I'm not.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna make.
Dude, really? Do you
What?
really have to film me? Do you really have to film me? Like, really?
What are you gonna do?
Do you really have to film
You
me?
should like do a skit where you swing on the paparazzi. But if you like hit me, I swear I'm suing.
What are you doing?
Only 'cause I know you. Only 'cause I know you.
What is that?
It's a camera, dude. What you mean? What is it?
What?
Podcasting?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I know. You know how to tell me twice. Hey, stop trying to hide. Wait, it's not like I'm cock blocking or anything. Okay. No, wait. Begin. Wait. Right now we have two little primitive species. Oh shit, I'm zoomed in way too far. My bad. Oh, now you're just gonna like split and separate? Oh, that's okay. I got you. You're not funny. You know what? Cameraman can be like real. Oh. And here we have a group of students engaged in activity in the library.
This is so cute.
What, the Tilly thing?
Shut up. Just wanna know, like, really, if you flirt with him, all of that, but it's not a flirt.
What one kid?
Are you gonna let him?
You gonna let him what? Beat you up?
Pick her up and
Oh,
take her to school.
I was like, what? Oh, it smells like ribs. And barbecue. Hey, where's this at?
Nope, that's not it.
I do.
I do, right here, right here. Kim, right here.
Don't be camera shy. Look at the camera.
Stop being mean.
It's not being mean. It's kind of cute.
Oh, but I saw, you.
POV. You know what that is, right?
Point of view.
Yeah. So when one wants to say shit. Not supposed to be called. Tell me when you're ready.
When I come over and look at you.
Okay. I love to read because reading expands my knowledge.
Okay. Let's start.
Were you drafted or did you
You're gonna have to talk a hell of a lot after that.
Really? Okay. Were you drafted or were you did you enlist?
I enlisted.
How old were you when you started?
Well, I was 20 years old. I spent a couple of years in college, decided that I needed to go do something else for a little while.
How has serving affected you?
It's affected me greatly. It's taught me discipline. It took me around the world. I lived in Europe for 5 years. I spent a year in Afghanistan. It's affected me a lot.
Did you see combat?
I did.
Were you awarded any medals?
I was awarded the Combat Action Badge with Kung Fu Grip. I was awarded the Combat Action Badge, which is awarded when you come under direct fire from the enemy, and you're not infantry. In the Army, they have another badge specifically for infantry coming under fire, as I was satellite communications.
How old were you when you ended?
I was actually 28 when I separated from the Army completely. I spent 2 years in the reserves after I left active duty.
Do you still talk to your friends that you met?
Absolutely. It's some friends that you make there are friends for life, and they're all over the country, so it's really cool. You have an excuse to go visit different states.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
The only thing I can say is that there were some bad times, but I had a lot of good times in the military, and it really helped me become who I am. It really taught me a lot about people, and I learned a great skill that is very marketable in satellite communications. I would recommend it to anyone.
So creepy.
What up, Ken?
Huh? Nah, not really. So my teacher.
Books teach me how to speak good.
I know he doesn't teach us anything, but I mean, it's pretty easy.
Next one.
You can't open it? No.
I enjoy a good read while balancing my 401k.
Yes, I know. Now you can't say you were never late. Oh.
Were you drafted or did you enlist?
Actually, neither one. I entered the U.S. Navy via the Navy ROTC program back in 1971. So it was during the draft era, but I was not actually drafted. I volunteered to go ahead and join the ROTC at college as a way to get through college.
How old were you when you started?
I was 18 right after I graduated from high school when I joined the ROTC at college.
How has serving affected you?
It certainly broadened my horizons. I've been to about 42 different countries around the world. Met a lot of different people all around the world while serving in the Navy. I served for 20 years in the U.S. Navy and learned a lot about myself and also about the world.
Did you see combat?
I was involved in Operation Desert Storm 20 years ago. That was the first Gulf War. I was aboard USS Okinawa as a member of the staff over there. So we had a battalion of Marines with us, and we launched them into combat, recapture some islands of the Persian Gulf, and was involved in those operations, the planning and execution of those operations.
Were you awarded any medals?
Yes, I've received 2 of the Meritorious Service Medals, as well as the Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal.
How old were you when you ended your service?
I was 42 years old when I retired from the Navy.
Do you still talk to your friends that you met?
Yes, I still see some of my friends that I met in the Navy over the years. I keep in touch with a few of them. There's a few around Florida and around the country that I keep in touch with.
Is there anything you would like to add?
What I'd add about Veterans Day is I would think many of the students would be curious as to what the history of the holiday is. It was originally meant to mark the end. It was called Armistice Day. It was marked to mark the end of World War I. Back in 1918, Congress designated it as the day that would serve as a federal holiday because that was when the Germans surrendered to the Allies at the end of World War I. Then later, after World War II, Congress said, well, we need a day to celebrate the end of both the wars, and therefore they changed the name of November 11th to Veterans Day, and not just Armistice Day, but Veterans Day, to celebrate all of those who have served in the United States Armed Forces.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like reading because it opens my mind to new things and stuff that I never believed in before. I like to read because I'm too quarterly for movies. It's like a movie in my mind.
Preview today. Okay, we got you. All right. Not so, okay? What we're here to do today is to give you some information about the Army. We got any 12th graders in here? Okay. How many 11th graders? Sophomores? Freshmen? All right, we got a mix. All right. How many of you seniors have a plan? Okay, young lady back there. I don't want to pick on you. But if I'm going to pick on you, I have to give you something. Oh, what's your plan?
FSU, major in music, communications, and
Music and communications?
music communications.
Okay. Have you applied? Okay, have you been accepted?
I will
Not
go
yet?
Next month.
Next month, okay. Do you know how much it costs?
I have Bright Futures.
Okay, Bright Futures covers what, 75%?
I got 100%.
What's that?
I have 100%.
You have 100%, so it's paid for? Okay, and what is your goal? What do you plan on doing with your degree?
I would like to be a music producer or own a record label.
Okay, producer. All right. So you have a plan. All right. You're absolutely right. I know you're all thinking that. By any means possible, right? Yeah. Okay. Right now, the Army is over 100% strength. And the latest statistics, which just came out last month, states that only 2 out of 10 high school students are qualified to join the Army. They're disqualified for moral reasons, drug reasons, physical reasons, or academic reasons. Okay? That's not too good statistics. Okay, 2 out of 10. However, and the Army isn't for everybody either. Okay? Army might be right for you, it might not be right for you. What you want to do is you want to find different opportunities and options so that you can achieve your goals and become successful after high school. Sergeant Garcia can help you with that. His job is more than putting people in the Army. His job is to help young people just like you that are in here today come up with different options and different plans to achieve your goals. If the Army's not for you, Sergeant Garcia probably would be the first person to let you know. Okay? Before we, it's video time.
United States Army basic training, where civilians become soldiers. Yes, the Army still has drill sergeants who will transition you from a civilian into a soldier during your basic training. Yes, the training is physically rigorous and mentally challenging. And yes, if you're a male, you still have to get your hair cut. But today, the emphasis of basic training is on building enthusiasm, confidence, teamwork, and introducing the Army's values and warrior ethos. Today's basic training is actually referred to as initial entry training, which consists of either basic combat training and advanced individual training, or one-station unit training.
I'm sorry.
You guys need to get a picture?
Oh, you want to take a picture of it? We're outside?
How y'all doing today?
Alright.
All right. Tuesday. My name's Sergeant McGregor. My partner, his name is Sergeant Tyndall. He's not in here right now. But we're stationed out of Fort Knox, Kentucky. We drive this truck about 270 days out of the year. We come to high schools just like this, and our job is to connect America with America's army.
What do you want?
Keep your feet on the thing right there.
Canada. Okay. And what's in Canada?
That's where I lived there for a couple of years. So.
Oh, okay. You lived there for a couple of years. Are you a citizen? Dual citizen? Or? You don't know?
I was like 1 or 2 when we lived there. So.
Okay. But you're a U.S. citizen. Okay. Okay. That, ladies and gentlemen, is pretty much a solid plan. Who said that I could pick up? Oh. Do you have a plan?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. What's your plan? Filling out these forms does not put you in the Army, and it does not mean that the Army recruiter is going to call you and harass you and hound you and ask you to join the Army. That's not going to happen. What these are doing is these are telling my boss how many people and what age group